So now if we consider a power of a power, what we want to look at is if I have something like 10 to the power 4, then to the power 2, I want to see what's happening because I have a power of a power. So if we go back to product form, which means expanded out as a multiplication, 10 to the 4 to the power of 2 means 10 to the 4 twice. 10 to the 4 is 4 tens in a repeated multiplication. So here's the first power, 10 to the 4th, times the second power, 10 to the 4th. If I look at how many tens I now have in this repeated multiplication, it is 10 to the exponent 8, because there are 8 tens. But that really is 10 to the 4 twice. So I can take 4 and multiply it by 2, because I'm doing the 4 tens 2 times. And 4 times 2 will also give me 8, my exponent. 10 to the power 3, then raised again to the power 3, means 10 to the 3 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. So I have 10 to the 9 as my power form because there are 9 tens in this multiplication, but that's the same as 10 to the 3 times 3. 3 times. 6 to the exponent 4, then to the exponent 3, is 6 to the 4 3 times, which is 6 to the exponent 12, or 6 to the 4 times 3, 4 3 times. And finally, 2 to the exponent 5, then to the exponent 3, is 2 to the exponent 5 3 times. 1, 2, 3. If I do 2 to the exponent 5 times 3, I get 2 to the 15, which is how many 2's I have in this repeated multiplication. So in general, whenever you have a power of a power, you keep the base the same and multiply the two exponents together. Or in general, an to the m is the same as a to the n times m. Looking at some examples, if I have x to the exponent 3, then to the exponent 3, my power law says to multiply those two exponents together, so I have x to the 3 times 3. What it would look like is x to the 3 3 times, which really gives me x to the 9. 9 x's, or 3 times 3. X in brackets, then to the exponent 3, doesn't necessarily look like a power of a power, but we've learned that whenever an exponent is missing, it's always 1. So this is the same as x to the exponent 1 inside the bracket, then raised to the exponent 3. So I do 1 times 3. So it would be x repeated 3 times in a multiplication, which is x to the 3rd. A to the exponent 2, then to the exponent 5. Well, I multiply the 2 and 5 together. What it would be is 2 a's in a repeated multiplication 5 times for a total of 10 a's, a to the 10, 2 times 5. If I look at, well, what happens now if I have a to the exponent 5, then raise it to the exponent 2? So notice I have the same exponents as I did in the previous example, but the order has been reversed. So now this one means a to the 5 2 times. So that would be 5 a's in a repeated multiplication and 5 a's in a repeated multiplication for a total of 10 a's, which is 5 times 2. Multiply the exponents. So notice here we got the same answer no matter which way the exponents were written. A squared, then to the 5, is the same as a to the 5, then square it.